As we enter the end of the summer, the concerns about this drought in eastern Connecticut continue to grow. And you can see why. The topsoil is just about dried out.
This summer has been challenging.
Libby Tarleton has owned Russo's Roots in Canterbury since 2015. And in just that time, she's seen a lot.
Each season is completely different.
This season, almost no rain.
I like to say they're surviving but not thriving. Last year at this time, this stuff was double the size.
32% of the state, mostly east of the river, now dealing with severe drought conditions.
I actually looked back in my notes and we got rain August 1st. We got about 1/4 of an inch. And the last time we got rain before that was end of June.
It's been a couple years of extremes. Last summer, full of soaking rain.
A lot of farmers were like, gosh, I just hope that we don't have the same amount of rain that we had last year. And maybe we wished for that a little too much, and now we're in a drought.
There are signs these swings year to year could become more frequent in our warming climate.
You'll see when we're planting the size of plants doubling every week, and we're just not seeing that with the lack of rain that we're getting.
The conditions forcing them to adapt ahead of planting fall crops this week.
We're actually having to irrigate the soil before we seed and then irrigate again after we've seeded. And I've never had to do that, ever. It's always been just wet enough.
It's not just affecting fruits and vegetables either.
If it's a livestock producer, they can't get the same amount of hay from their fields in this sort of climate because the grass isn't growing back.
All of this on top of inflation and rising costs.
Our farmers have really shouldered a lot of burden, putting food on the table for our communities this year.
Despite the drought, you can still find great local produce out there, but it definitely has been more of a challenge for farmers to produce it. In Canterbury, I'm meteorologist Ryan Breton, Fox 61 News.